What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Eco. This is season or series 3, experiment 3. If you guys are just joining us, click that like button as well as the sub button and the notification icon to be notified whenever the next Eco video goes live. I'd like to just confront, I was just reading through the comments of the last episode. A few of you were wondering what happened to the last series. The meteor pretty much knocked everybody off. Nobody really wanted to play too much anymore. Some people, trust me, did stay behind and rebuild. But as I was looking around, they kind of rebuild what they already had. They just kind of covered everything up, so not too much changed, and that's why that last series ended. I guess it was wrong of me to not just go through and be like, hey, this is the last episode. I apologize for that, but I've just been busy, and during that time I couldn't find a moment to hop on and show everything. As for the Steam gift card giveaway winner, I'm giving it to the guy Melon that builds that coastal farm. It was just such a beautiful build. It was so serene and peaceful. So Melon, if you are out there, reach out to me and I'll be sure to get you that $20 Steam gift card. But now that that clears up the air, again, I do apologize. Let's get into some more eco. So today, it's technically day 1. We have about an hour or so, give or take, until the water levels rise. And I want to be there for when the water levels rise, because that's going to be really awesome. I want to see how much of the planet actually gets covered. Every single day, if you missed the previous episode, I explained it, but every single day, the water level is going to rise 1.5 blocks. So after about 14 days, do the math, we're going to have a lot of land missing. Here's the meteor itself. So in 48 minutes, we'll hit our first 24-hour mark, which is when the water will raise 1.5 blocks. We have about 30 people on the server right now. Everybody's kind of building up in this area on the high ground and on the mountains and getting things going. Some people don't seem too concerned with the water level rising, or maybe they're just starting low and then they'll move to some high ground once it does start coming up. But we expect to lose all of our beaches today off of this water level rise. I've also, as you can tell, been hard at work on the primary home. This overlooks the waterfall underneath. I also have gotten gifted all of the different government items, so that way we can get the government going before the population boom happens. So we have a lot to do today. Research tables here. We're going to be joined by Demo later on in the day as well. Right now he's at work, and when he gets home, we'll discuss what we want to do next, what we want to go up in, and just kind of keep working on the house. We just need to get the primary house done. I need to level up more in campfire cooking, and then we need to start researching as many books as possible and claiming as much of this area as possible. I believe we're also going to try to figure out where to place our farm today, which is problematic. Not really sure if we're just going to build out of the mountain, or maybe we could do some math and find out where the water level will rise to and just place it around that spot. Because transporting dirt up here to actually make the mountain larger for a farm is going to be way too much work, and I'm not really trying to do that personally. But we have decided that Ryan is going to be the farmer slash mason, I believe he wanted to do. And then, of course, I'm going to be the cook again, and I'm going to be the one setting up the store. As for where we want to put the store, I was thinking just a nice little cute spot down by the river somewhere. I don't want to put my store up here. But we could probably find a nice little spot to place a store. Now that my hammer's repaired, let me actually repair my axe as well. We're going to just chop down some more trees. We're going to get the roof going on this bad boy because obviously it's much needed. And then figure out what we need for research. And then we also need to figure out where we can put down some stockpiles because I am running out of room. Maybe we could flatten this little nugget of land there and put a stockpile there. We might be able to. Let me actually look underneath the house. I could probably flatten some of this out and fit some stockpiles down here. I don't want to ruin the natural look of the mountain though, and I want to have like a balcony and like a glass floor that looks down over the waterfall. So we could put stockpiles here for the time being. We're gonna need them, but obviously this is going to be a lot of work. Also, a lot of people are like, oh, you're picking up one dirt at a time, or Demo was picking up one dirt at a time, and we have the shovel mod. The shovel mod was actually removed. It was not compatible with this current update. We also had to remove the storage container mod. So as of right now, we just have the painting mod. We have the mod that allows you to carry more, I think up to 50 items in your hand at one time. And I think that's it. We might have another one, but I'm not entirely certain. The more recent eco update, a lot of the mods just did not update with it, so kind of left us at an impasse to actually keep the mods in the server. We'd have to physically fix them ourselves, and I'm just not smart enough to do that. So yeah, let me flatten this out a little bit, try to make it as natural looking as possible, but to also fit some stockpiles down here. And that's the starting plan, and then we'll watch the water levels rise, and I'll keep updating you on our builds, and maybe even get the store open today. Like I said, we also need to discuss with Demo when he gets on where we're going to be placing that farm, because that's going to be super duper important. But I definitely need to get campfire cooking cranking. Just going, leveling up as much as I possibly can, as fast as I can. That way we can craft and create everything we need to get. I think baking is really good, but we're going to have to work alongside a mason to get a way to cook and bake with. So I really like the fact that this season we're going to have a lot more interaction, a lot more trading. As I mentioned before, I really like season 1 over season 3, mainly because I felt like I was in the way of my group. Like, everybody that was in my group was way better at the game than I was, and was a lot more educated on what to do and when to do it. So like, I just felt like I was in the way, and I just kind of crafted things when they needed to be crafted. So but this time around, like I said, I'm all not really by myself, but you know, small group, and we're going to have to trade with other groups to make things work. So this should be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. We'll definitely get the store going today. Whether or not we'll sell anything in the store yet, I don't think so, but at least we have like the basis and the grounds to get started with everything. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. On second thought, I guess Demo fixed the shovel mod, because right here. There it is. That's the modded shovel, so it's fixed actually. I take it back. We're going to craft one of those. Let me actually go around and cancel the work orders on all of these bad boys, because they're taking up all the wood, crafting hewn, of course. And we'll get one of those going, because that's going to speed up my process a stinking heck ton of clearing out this basement for stockpiles. Heck yeah. Okay. I actually won't need that shovel. Beautiful. Never mind. Oh my lord. This is so much better. 10 pieces of dirt at one time. And then I'm just moving them over to where I could place them. Oh my god.
Hello.
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 Hello. Let's do it.
Jared built a house.
I've been busy.
I farmed a little bit of wood yesterday. I like the pillars.
Pillars, yeah. I'm trying to make it look nice. It's got to be homey, you know. We're about to finish it up, too.
I definitely have to get on my gathering. The underneath is good, too, because you hid the stockpiles.
Stockpiles are all hidden underneath, and they're out of view. We could even put, like, some dirt walls up to make it look like they don't even exist.
I might actually go back even farther. How far can I go?
Not far. We'd have to technically...
start covering.
We'd have to, yeah. So I already broke out on this side a little bit. As you can see, this weird block's not like rendering correctly. I don't know why. But we would have to, just bump out the mountain this way, which would be good for farming anyway. We could have a big farm out front of our house, because we could bring it all the way out to here. But yeah, no. Coming along swimmingly, but in about less than 10 minutes, the water levels should be rising. So we should head down to the water, maybe go... You see Brandon D's house? How he built on the water for some godforsaken reason? Let's go see if let's go see if his house is just gonna flood or something. But I was told that when the CO2 levels, which is how this mod, quote unquote, it's not really even a mod anymore because we had to custom code it. But the way it's set up is that every 24 hours, the CO2 on the planet goes up a certain amount of parts per million, which causes the water levels to rise and heat up. So we should physically see the water bubbling right before it rises. So that's going to be awesome. I've also realized that most people building on the server right now are building pretty already, and I love it.
Well, because
everybody's got really cool houses. Like, look at these.
Yeah, people built high, too.
Oh, yeah. Got to build in the high ground. It's required.
High ground. High ground.
Go in there.
Okay, so... officially how this works is that this water level will rise like a whole block, because right now the current system, so what we did by forcing that command was remove the grace period. It was going to be one full day where everybody had time to build, water levels wouldn't rise, and things would be fine. Now what we did is we forced it so that it's going to raise 0.01 every 10 minutes. The only time you're going to physically see the water boil and rise is if you're here when it hits 1.0. So it's not going to rise a whole block until it hits 1.0. How long will that be? That'll be 24 hours from right now, ultimately. But also, you got to realize, as people start getting blast furnaces and things going, since we don't have that grace period of air pollution anymore,
any pollution
it's going
to affect it.
The air pollution is almost going to be quadruple as bad as the last server because it's already lost that grace period. But we are also losing 400 parts per million per day due to trees. So if we want to speed up the process, we got to chop down a bunch of trees.
And
all right, let's get 3 of those papers going. The way as they cook, they're good. 3. Boop. So you already have the farming book coming. Awesome. I'll go some land claim. All right. Boatloads of salads coming right up. Not the beet salad. I want the burn salad. And it doesn't look like it's linked. There we go.
I haven't delivered all the stuff yet either.
I'm going to cancel the charred beans. Haven't sent it, but I can make 91 salads right now, so we're perfectly good. That's gonna be an hour and 30 minutes for that to finish, dear lord. And then I'm gonna go hunt some animales.
There's deer everywhere.
And use all that tallow that I get from murdering it to make the fried veggies, and then with the fried veggies, learn the books to get butchering.
Where should I use my
sea
claim?
levels are now
give them to you?
0.04. You just throw them in a bin for now, and I'll just start claiming once we have a bunch of them. That way we don't have to lag the server every 3 seconds. Oh yeah, Javier also wanted to talk about a trading partnership, so we'll have him roll over and give us a good chat. I don't know what he's doing proficiency-wise, but if he wants to set up a partnership between food and hopefully masonry or carpentry, that'd be nice.
Masonry
yeah.
would be nice.
All of those things would be rather beautiful. Hello, turkey. Epic. Okay, so now to get the tallow, I just cook these in the campfire. But I don't want to overdo it because I want to have the butcher shop set up. I'm also going to set a wall straight down the center of our house so we have 2 split rooms. That way we can do 2 proficiencies and actually get the table bonuses and maybe start building some beds and stuff to get some residency bonus for quicker leveling.
I will say the big shovel's nice, but it takes forever to try and dig.
No, so after the first block that you dig, like move it off of the blocks and then dig again. It like unglitches. It's almost like the game thinks it's a regular shovel until you look away. That's what I found out at least.
Thank
you. Yeah. Javier is here. Hello, come on up. Let's see what kind of partnership he's looking for. Partnership around these parts. 1 sec, he said. That's fine. That's fine. Let me get the elk I just killed cooking up. Beautiful. Hello there, sir. Come to our dirt roof, where we will discuss. We'll wait for demo, though. Gotcha. So you're going to shoot for everything. Because mainly, we're just going to focus on the farming and the cooking, mostly. I think our first hit is going to be with lumber. So if anything, we'll reach out to you for lumber, and we can try to set up some type of, you know... We'll work out the costs of you selling the lumber and us selling the food to you, like the cooked food and stuff, once we get there.
All right.
But otherwise, pretty much the food and farming, we got that down, so we're not going to be trading for any food or anything. Obviously, if we can't grow something, though, we'll definitely hit you up, like you said, because we're in the certain biome that can only grow certain things, so.
Yeah.
But,
make sure about the jungle.
Also, I mean, if you want as well, I'm going up in butchery and hunting, but if you guys just kill some stuff around your base and you need someone to butcher it, I can butcher it so I can get the levels off of that and even cook it down and then maybe get a discount on lumber later if you want.
All right.
Yeah, so take out some animals and stuff and we'll set up a little stockpile, like maybe up here somewhere, like a small stockpile, just throw some dead bodies in, you know? And then I'll butcher them up for levels, and the more I can butcher, the better stuff I can start cooking and do more of the research tags. So should be good. Yeah, we'll work together. Where are you built again? Gotcha. Yeah, so ultimately we'd like to work with you for lumber and dead bodies. So if you get lumber and dead bodies, let us know, and we'll trade you whatever you feel is fair.
I'll be here in my farm.
All right.
Just working.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You know.
Oh, I just hit level 3
also,
in
can I also
campfire.
have a question real quickly?
Uh-huh.
You said there was a command that you can TP back to your house. How do I do that?
I have not a clue. You're better off asking Digital about that.
A digital? Okay.
Yeah, she knows the mods better than I do.
All right. Thank you.
All right, good stuff though, man. Yeah, dead bodies and lumber. We'll work together. I'll let you know once we have some better foods for you.
The trade will be needed much sooner.
Need butcher table. Anyone want to trade? Let's see if anybody's got one for sale
I'm gonna need like,
out
a
in the
farming-
world or not. Butchery table. Crafted at. Butchery tables in the word. Digital flame and automads. Does anyone want clay? Oh, God. Finding a butcher table is not going to be easy. Carpenters on the server. Cantam, Infernal Sage, Kaiser, and Orion. They're the top users in the carpentry skill. Any carpenters on? Farmer's table, you need farming 1, and then you can make it. So if you've gone up in it, you're good.
Where do I make that?
Gamer is, I think. And
I think
Ham
I
is
have to-
offline, sadly. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a butcher table today. Unless a carpenter gets on.
At least my farm will be done.
I can make one for you. Infernal Sage 86. What do you want in return? I believe once I have the butcher table, just some food. My partner is offline, so I've been eating charred corn. Alrighty, once I can butcher, I can make even better goodies. Also, I can supply the wood needed. Oh, let me go chop down a tree. And where does he live? Oh, wow, look at this. Do you see the circle? The circle dome being put in? What in the hell? That's gonna be wild. The toast guy's doing the same thing. Oh, he is quite literally on the other side of the world from us. I'll queue one up now and head over. Okay, beautiful. Butchery table problem has been solved. And I'm crafting the book right now. 5 minutes. All right, guys. So while we're waiting for that table from Infernal Sage to head over, I'm going to give a quick flying server tour for you guys. Because I know you guys really like to see what people are building and how things are coming along. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to head over to, I mean, Digital's got this huge, massive chunk of a base coming together. Most people are probably not necessarily building high ground. They seem to be kind of building these huge domes or big walls. So that way they can kind of work around like underwater and whatnot. So this is a really awesome build coming together right here. As you can tell, this is Digital and her friend. Digital was the one that built the really pretty house in the first season that won the first Steam gift card and joined my group in the second season. So I can't wait to see what she gets going herself. This guy clearly is a mason / miner, as you can tell. He's got plenty of stuff going on. It does kind of stink about the water levels not just like instantly rising 1.5 blocks per day. The fact that it's going 0.01 per 10 minutes, or it could be even less than that. It could be like 0.08 and it just shows up as a 0.1, like it rounds up type thing for the information. So I'm hoping that we can physically see the water levels rise next episode, by the way, in case you guys were wondering. Maybe I can get on exactly at the right time. I really just have to kind of talk to the people on the server and be like, hey, can you hit me up when things start to look like they're getting a little crazy? And that's probably what they'll do. Let's see where these larger like dome buildings are being put in, I think to the northeast. Also, question, let me know down below. Would you guys like to see a server tour when I first get started, or would you guys rather see the server tour at the end? I want to try to do a server tour every day for you guys, especially on a Waterworld server, because I know how drastically the map is going to change day to day with the water's level rising. So please let me know with a comment down below if you'd rather see the tour at the end or the beginning. I'm assuming you guys are probably going to want to see it at the beginning because some people do literally just show up only for the tours. We got a cute little house popping up right here. Nothing for sale quite yet, but I like the staircase system. I like that they're building on stilts so that way they can be above the water level as it rises. But what I really wanted to check out was this circle dome that's being put in here. It looks a lot bigger on the map, but like you can see how high up they want to build their kind of like circle dome that's going to ultimately surround their base. And they're not the only ones doing this. If we head north, we also have Burning Toast doing the same thing. But right now, there isn't some obscene number of players on the server yet. We're going to be letting in twice as many today as well. So at the time you're watching this, definitely go head over to my Discord. Again, that's how you join the server and fill out the whitelist. So we're going to take some more names from the whitelist, some more duos, and we're going to add them into the server and let them start building in the Waterworld. And right here is the second dome that's coming together. Not too bad. And then also you guys saw, oh wait, is someone building a boat? Someone might be building a boat. That'd be pretty crazy if someone built a boat. But that's really it for builds right now. We had the couple of builds over by our base, but you guys kind of already saw those. These guys over here that are building on these mountains. And these guys are building directly on the coast and just hoping to build a giant wall. But that's kind of all we have going right now. But we definitely will get more going soon. Hey, man. Sorry. What's up?
Hey, no worries.
Yeah.
Just got here, so.
Yeah, you can just trash it there. I'll pick it up. So I can start butchering the roasts pretty soon, but then obviously I need baking to bake then, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. You looking mainly for protein? Like what are you looking for?
Yeah, kind of proteins and fats,
Proteins
I
and
guess.
fats.
I'm still newer to the game, so like
Okay.
trying to balance this out has been difficult.
Oh yeah, it's difficult when you don't have like a large group that can cover like all the grounds, you know. But that's kind of the point.
Yeah, and everybody around me is still getting started, so I
Yeah.
guess they're all trying to figure it out.
Right. But yeah, if you want to hand over that butcher table, I can put it down and start butchering, and then I can get back to you once I have some better stuff.
Is there a spot over here I can drop it? Because it won't let me drop it here.
I don't believe I own like out here on this guy. Just come out a little right here. It should drop right there, I think. And then I just learned butchering. Heck yeah, we can start butchering. And then you're built pretty far away, eh? All right, yeah. So I'll let you know once I get some better stuff going. I'll bring somewhere in the range of like 20 or 30 meat or something, depending on what the best thing I can make is. I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, I'll let you know. Thank you.
Sweet, thanks.
And just like that, easy peasy, we got our butcher table. I'm going to set that up. I'm not going to set it up over here. I'm trying to figure out... No, I'll set it up over here because this will be like the cook's room. And the other side I'll set up for Ryan. And then we just learned butchery and we have the specialization point. So I'm going to go up in it. Ooh, campfire cooking as well. We got the bonus. I want to do the efficiency bonus. Doubles the speed when they're alone. There we go. So I'm going to move one of those inside to double the efficiency. But as well, I need to learn butchery, which is right here. A kabulawi. And then in the butchery table, now we can actually butcher for small animals. Well, butcher and get like actual pelts and stuff off of it, and even more tallow as well. So it's time to hunt animals, chop them up to ultimately make scrap meat, and then raw sausages and raw roasts. Sausages especially because you actually get tallow off of that, which is really nice. So it's almost like you're doubling down on the tallow that you get from the animal as well from cooking it. I'm going to pick this up real quick. We're going to move that over. So I want to move this inside because when the tables are alone, they work at 50% efficiency. So I'm going to slap one. Am I able to put one right there? Wow, that saddens me. We'll put that right there. Can I move this more centralized just to look better? Yeah. And then I'm going to grab this and we're going to put that over here. Beautiful. And then, yeah, that's it. We're doing all right. We're doing good. I think the next thing I would want to go up in, how many days, hours? 1 day and 2 hours until I get another proficiency bonus. These fern styles are going to keep going because we still need to get more culinary pages together to learn actual cooking, I think would be my next step. Either cooking, I think baking first probably. I don't think anybody can even make a baking thing yet. But as I level campfire cooking, I can do the campfire roast. I think that's probably what we'll start with. So when I kill a whole bunch of animals, I'll chop them down into just regular meat to make roast. And then when I cook the roast, I'm going to end up getting tallow off of it. So just a bunch of hunting, a bunch of farming, going to be happening in between episodes, but that's going to do it for today's. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I appreciate all your support on the previous episode and the previous 2 series. If you guys obviously want more people to see this, or if you want to play on the server, like the video and join the Discord down below. I appreciate you all coming by, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.